Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to do a very good question on queue. To have an understanding on queues, right? We are going to do this question, which is reversing the queue. As you already see, we have this queue with where we have added this 10, 20, and 30, right? So when we are trying to print this queue, we are getting 10, 20, 30. So when we reverse it, we are supposed to get 30, 20, and 10, right? So for that, let's create a method public void reverse, which is taking as an argument the queue itself of integer queue, right? So we are going to actually reverse this particular queue using a stack. Now how do we do that? Let me take a stack first. Let me take a stack first. I don't know why I'm speaking an. Yeah, so we have taken a stack. Now we want to loop while this queue is not empty. So while this queue is not empty, we want to push the elements to stack dot push queue dot remove. Now you see you have, let's say, 10, 20, 30, right? And when we are trying to remove from the queue, you will remove in this order: 10, 20, and then 30. So when all the elements are removed from the queue, in the stack 30 will be on the top, 20 will be at the second position, and then 10 will be at the bottom. So when you remove from the stack, the first element that is going to be removed is 30, right? So while stack dot is empty, basically we want to loop this while stack is not empty, right? We want to enter the elements to queue dot add stack dot pop. So first element which will be popped, that is 30, second 20, and then 10. So after this execution is done, right, this loop is done, you are actually going to see the elements in the reverse order. How they got reversed? Because of this stack. Now if you try to print this, right, alpha q is equal to new alpha q dot reverse, let's pass our q and then try to print it again. Now we are supposed to get the same queue in the opposite order, that is 30, 20, and 10, and we are getting that. With using this stack, we are easily able to reverse this using the concept of this first in first out from the stacks. This was a very simple, you can call it a trick as well, to reverse the queue, and that's it. It's a basic implementation to get a better understanding on the queue, so that when we are trying to implement the queue ourselves, right, you will know if you're trying to implement add method or remove method, what is the functionality you're expecting out of it, right? So that's all, that's all I wanted to explain as part of this video. See you in the next one. May the source be with you.